Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FAKHRI bin SHAMSUL BAHRI. My matrix card number is FTTO21090115. So, I'm going to give a little brief introduction about our topic today. So, safety is the most important things in our life. Without safety, humans will live their life with fear. However, how people want to ensure their safety? They need to have their own security. For example, a man put a fire alarm in his house to prevent any possibilities that his house could broke down because of the fire. So, as we know, aviation industry is the safest public transportation in this world. However, this industry always exposed to threat and danger. So, the most biggest threat for aviation industry is terrorism. So, this industry need to have a high security to ensure people's safety in their industry. They always have big interest or attracted to a big place that full of people, and there are a lot of cases that caused by the terrorists. For example, the 9/11 attack.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is FAHIMA binti ZULKIFLI. I'm holding matric card DAM2107691. So today I will talk about the story of the incident, which is Egypt Air Flight 181 cases. Egypt Air Flight 181 was a domestic passenger from Alexandria Bok Al Arab Airport to Cairo International Airport. The flight was hijacked on March 29, 2016 by an Egyptian man who is claiming to be wearing explosive belt and forced to divert to Larnaca International Airport in Cyprus. The hijacker freed many of the passengers and the personnel soon after its arrival. The hijacker also surrendered roughly 7 hours later, and everyone on board escaped safely. The belt was eventually discovered to contain just mobile phone and no explosive. Flight 181 took from Alexandria Bok Al Arab Airport at 6:38 local time for a short flight to Cairo International Airport, carrying 56 passengers and 7 crew members. After the takeoff, the captain was notified that one passenger claiming to be wearing explosive belt required to be flown to Cyprus. A passenger subsequently said that the flight attendant gathered the passengers' passport throughout the trip, which was rare for a domestic aircraft but customary during hijacking. Next, the aircraft began to climb, and it was stated that they would be diverting to Larnaca at 8:46 local time. The aircraft successfully landed in Larnaca International Airport and came to the rest in distant pairing area. After that, the airport was closed to all incoming and departing traffic. So, in these hijacking cases, no one injured, and all the 56 passengers and 7 crew members are surviving and landing safely at Larnaca International Airport. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kanduni. My matric card number DAM2109699. Okay, today I would like to talk about the impact of incident Egypt Air Flight 181. Okay, the first incident for the impact of incident Egypt Air Flight 181 will be the threat of explosion. Okay, the Egypt Air Flight 181 should have been a short one. It usually takes less than an hour to fly from Alexandria to the Egyptian capital. Okay, but during the flight, Mustafa false claimed that he had been an explosion belt, and forcing the plane to turn away from its destination and towards to Cribb's pilot Omar Al Gamal said. Okay, the second one, cheers of passenger. Some passenger cried when they heard the plane had been hijacked. The captain never gave passenger an official explanation of what happened. Okay, the third one will be old-fashioned type of terrorism. All flight into the Lasana airport will briefly divert to the Cairo International Airport. A flight carrying a passenger, all of hijacked plane arrived in Cairo of Tuesday night. Okay, the hijacking was a more old-fashioned type of terrorism. A London-based analysis say. Okay, thank you.
Hi everyone, so my name is ARMAN and my matrix ID is DAM2107693. Today I'll be talking about more on impacts. So the tremendous tangible and intangible costs are borne by both victims and businesses. The cost to individual victims, in addition to the dollar amount of actual losses, remains significant, as victims also suffer damage to their reputation from credit report and from substantial lost time.
Hello to everyone who is watching this video. I'm SITI Suraya Aishah BADRUL HISHAM, and I'm holding a magic card number DM210769. And by the way, for today I'll be talking about the causes of the incidents. And I bet everyone wanted to know, right, what is actually happened on that day. Alright, so basically the incidents that involving Egypt Air 181 is due to hijacking. As you can see here in the picture, this is the hijackers who has been arrested by the authorities. His name is Mustafa. And just to let you guys know, this incident full with drama, and I feel like sometimes this incident is quite funny lah, because the hijackers have a completely absurd excuse, but it's not really funny because when I thought about the people inside the aircraft, they probably and might be afraid, right? So because you know lah, there is too much risk there, because why the hijackers treated the pilot by saying that there is an explosive belt. So for sure this kind of thing is very dangerous. But you know what, it's turned out the explosive belt is fake. And during that time, the hijackers also forced the pilot to landing immediately at Cyprus Larnaca International Airport. But actually, on that day, they supposed to land it at Cairo International Airport. However, you know why? He told the pilot to land at Cyprus. It is because he wanted to deliver a letter to his ex-wife. That's all. But still, too much risk there, because not everyone in the aircraft know his actual intention, right? So because we all know that not all criminal or hijackers will speak the truth, and then the most surprisingly, that guy Mustafa passing through the security successfully, and he can even act unusually before the flight. Moreover, after their landing, all of the passengers, flight crew are permitted to disembark from the aircraft, and luckily none of them are injured. But trust me, this kind of situation, probably not only one person but must be more than one hijackers involved. And even that time, he desperately want to escape from the exit door, but still at the end he was arrested. However, this kind of incident have a lot more causes, and among them are it has a huge potential to bring their country name into dispute, and it will look more dirty as like a black stain. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is FALEEQ bin FAHIM, holding metric card number DAM21076994. So today I would like to talk about the conclusion of our topic. Safety is the most important thing for human in this world. One of the biggest threats to aviation industry is terrorism. The captain never gave passenger an official explanation of what happened. A flight carrying passenger of the hijacked plane arrived in Cairo on Tuesday night. What can be learned from this tragedy is that safety is very important in the aviation industry. Safety also need to be further enhanced in order to prevent the same thing from happening again. That's all from me. Thank you very much.